Hi, welcome to Amber Energy, Healer and Tarot. I'm going to bring you a pick card reading today. It is based on what is it that is holding you back? What is keeping you from reaching your ultimate success? And what exactly does Spirit want you to know in regards to this shadow aspect? Okay. So the piles are already made up. I'm going to put them up on the screen right now, and pick your pile intuitively. There's no right or wrong answer. Maybe you need all three, maybe you need two, maybe you need one, maybe none of them are for you. Go with your instinct, go with whatever is most calling out to you, okay? I decided to just lay them down different ways. Maybe the patterning will call out to you, maybe the order that the cards are, whatever speaks to you, okay? You just do you. Even if you want to listen to all of them and then pick afterwards. Sorry for that long explanation. Okay, so hi pile one. Okay, so the cards that I had pulled for you. Death in Reverse. It's a very beautiful card, actually. It's from the Shadowscapes tarot deck. The entire deck is beautiful. Okay, so the Devil in Reverse. A quote that will be helpful or uplifting for you is, "The source of courage and power is the promotion of the Word of God and steadfastness in His love." So really trusting in the divine, looks like. You as an individual, something that the divine would like you to know about yourself is that you are dependable, and that you should know that you're dependable, and you should act in the sense that you're dependable. Maybe you've also, the number that's attached to that is the number 5. And the oracle message for you for this pile: you have difficulty breaking away and getting out of a situation. Okay, that explains the stagnancy. You are doubtful and try evasive solutions instead of backing off courageously. Okay, and there's that power, or that courage and power. Do not do what you have asked about, and do not take the direction you contemplated on, because reality may blow up in your face and you will not know how to get yourself out of the mud. Okay, so let's see where this is going, pile one. Let's see what's going on with you. Spirit, my guys, their guys, please bring me the message that they need to hear for their highest good. The wisdom to know what words to say, and the wisdom to know which cards to pull. This is Timeless Collective Reading. This is, by the way, a timeless reading. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before in the title, but so for pile one. Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you're doing right now, it's a karmic cycle. You're on but you are experiencing a little bit of good luck. Or at least karma. You're experiencing the wheels of karma turning for you. Oh. Okay. Okay, so there is a feminine energy and a masculine energy here. The feminine energy, it looks like she's feeling a little bit financially dependent or envious of the masculine. It looks like the masculine had some type of plans fail or come to a halt. Because he got caught doing something. It looks like he was having like some pretty big okay, you know, he got caught doing something, and that's what caused this feminine to become financially dependent. I feel like he was like being sneaky and not really sharing with her or with himself even what it was that he really wanted to do. It's almost like he was taking other people's truths instead of his own. And I feel like he may be getting over some type of like sexuality issue or sexual issue. It seems like he had a plan though. He had a plan, and it was to start something fresh. He's thinking big right now. He's dreaming. And he wants to make her okay, wait a minute. I feel like there could be another either another individual here, another female, maybe a mom or a friend or it could be a third party, but I don't feel like it's necessarily a third party. For some of you, it's going to be those situations. But for some of you, I feel like his plan was actually to create this new opportunity so that his female or his partner could finally be in her Empress energy. He wanted to make her the mom, the leader of the land, the woman of the house, the boss lady. But he got caught again doing something, and it caused her to go into a more self-sufficient mode. He originally was wanting to keep her financially dependent on him. so that he could make her this queen of the castle, though. You know, like, it wasn't out of like negative intentions, but he was instinctively trying to make her financially independent. But she decided to show her abilities, and she stepped out to being self-sufficient. The issue that lies here is the constant pursuit of finding that something new to start. I'm not certain if it's a masculine or a feminine energy that continues to do that, but it seems like there could be a pretty strong, like, gossiping mentality or personality here. Or maybe bad news that is going to be vocally expressed. I feel like the bad news is actually the struggling. So you know what I feel like this is? I feel like the feminine, she has big plans that she's been dreaming of. If you are somebody that is single, let me clarify this real fast. If you're somebody that's single, then this is your actual divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? If you are not somebody that is single and you're somebody that's in a relationship or a partnership, then this is whoever you would define as the most masculine would be the male, okay? So, and feminine, etc. Sorry. If you are somebody that is in a business type partnership, and that's what you feel like this resonates with, then this is going to be, the masculine is going to be the one that is more in charge, or a little bit more here, logical minded, and the feminine would be the one that's more creative or emotional, okay? All right, so I feel like the feminine, she had big plans. She didn't know how to execute them, or she was scared of executing them, but it wasn't because she doubted herself originally. It was because he doubted her. And she decided to allow the gossip that he was spreading to her, or the doubts, or the lack of responses, maybe. Like, I'm feeling like somebody, you know, super excited to tell somebody news, and then the response is just like, okay. And so then that person's like, oh yeah, okay, well, never mind, I'm just not gonna do that then. That's, yeah, it was stupid anyways, you know, like that type of feeling behind it. And it caused her to feel like she was struggling, and she needed help still, which she did it. As for the masculine, I feel like he had a direction that he wanted to go. He was going it, but it wasn't the right direction. I feel like with the masculine, he allowed people to, he was more manipulative, I guess. He was like okay with making her obviously financially dependent. I also feel like that this masculine could have turned his back almost on his family or on the family life because he was focused on his own new novel interests or his new like he didn't want to share his cup with other people, so he just kind of stayed busy. Possibly a little bit too busy, this because again this could be two females here. He decided to chase after a lifestyle change. Or it's time for a lifestyle change, I feel. Or else he's gonna, because right now he's, the way that he's operating right now, it's all out of fear of abandonment. Okay. So here's the message for you guys. This is what I'm getting from it. When you are a leader, if you are that masculine energy, okay, in this situation, females are capable of leading, okay. When you are a leader, it is your job to be dependable and not falsely dependable. If you are somebody who does not feel capable of leading, or if you're somebody that's more of a dreamer and not a doer, then it is time for you to allow yourself to connect intuitively to what you know is best and trust in the divine to guide you and ask the divine to protect you. As of right now, I feel like this pile doesn't know if they can trust themselves or depend on themselves to do whatever this change is that they need to do, so they just aren't doing anything. And the thing that they are doing is wasting time or wasting money. I feel like they are acting maybe a little bit too impulsively, and it's time that they really check in with themselves to decide if something seems like it's going to be good or not for them, for their future and their future goals. And the things that are not no longer depend on, and allow you to step in self-sufficient mode. Allow the changes to happen and stop resisting them. The changes are karmically led. They're going to come no matter what. If you resist them, or if you don't take the opportunity while it is here, that the universe is blessing you with the chance of turning that wheel with, there might not be another one very soon. And I know that makes the decisions a little bit scarier probably. But really sit down with whoever it is that you're partnered up with, or with yourself. Make a list of what your goals are, put a timestamp on them, and then one by one figure out how to do them and get them crossed off. If you are in an abusive situation, step out of it as safely as possible. And really step into your abilities of being somebody that is dependable. So I'm going to read your guys' message one more time for you to end this out. I'm going to probably do a follow-up video on this one. But your oracle message: you have difficulty breaking away and getting out of a situation. You are doubtful and try evasive solutions instead of breaking off courageously. Do not do what you have asked about, and do not take the action that you contemplated on, because the results may blow up in your face and you will not know how to get yourself out of the mud. The source of courage and power is in promotion of the Word of God and the steadfastness of His love. Dependable, and the death in reverse. So there's your pile 1. If another pile resonates with you, please watch that one as well. Love and light. Hello, pile 2. So for your card, you guys got the 5 of Wands. That is a really amazing card. This is one of my favorite cards, I think, out of this deck. It's the Shadowscapes deck. Sorry if it's not clear. Get clear. Okay, well, anyways. A positive start regarding your creativity awaits you. Despite this, your evil self-destructive tendencies incites you from the right path. If you let yourself be carried away to problematic situations, you may miss the whole point. Keep the little devil inside you muted, and you will have success. Okay, so the 5 of Wands is symbolic, actually, of like conflicts. Not necessarily like major conflicts, but just those little disrupts, those little like petty fights, you know, things like that. So this is really telling me that you guys might be a pile that gets a little bored at times and sidetracked, just trying to find excitement possibly, or that you allow other people to and frustrations of the world to just like sweep you up and just like throw you off your whole course. So Spirit is really wanting to address that for sure. Okay, yeah, a positive attribute about you that you should be promoting or really trying to strive for is being goal-oriented. So Spirit recognizes this about your character and about your personality and wants you to make sure you step into this attribute. And a little quote that might be helpful, or it might just brighten your day. Things work out best for those... Oh, wait. Things work out best for those who make the best of the way the things worked out. Okay, so this pile, yeah, you definitely get swept up into the chaos of the things around you, the things that you're not in control of, and that's the whole point, is that you're not in control of it, so don't let them knock you off your course. You know what you're going for, you know what you want to do, and you're gonna do it. So have faith in yourself and don't feed in. And don't, if it's yourself that you're battling with, maybe you're somebody that's a real introvert or something, and it's you yourself and you're like battling yourself all the time and talking down to yourself or psyching yourself out of things, then stop it, because you are very much being divinely pushed to believe in yourself and to be happiest in your current situation and in any situation that you're in. Okay? It is okay to give to somebody as well. I feel like if you're either being pushed to be the person who basically it's about getting you situated. If you get you situated, then you can help everybody else. If you don't get you situated, then you're going to be the one that's asking for help. And you don't seem like the type of person that wants to do that. So that's why Spirit's really pushing for you to get goal-oriented this current time. There is some sort of traveling that's happening soon. But there is a delay in it for some reason. Feel like you're supposed to be traveling or you're supposed to be moving somewhere, but you haven't gotten to it yet. I feel like you are feeling some sort of like you may be somebody that has the tendency to, or you're being affected currently by like emotional manipulation, or like, and that could be to yourself as well, you know, like where you're just, you feel like there's some type of like broken home, or like a broken like an empty nest type feeling, and you're not ready to get over it. So you're kind of like guilt tripping yourself and other people so that the move doesn't happen, or so that it doesn't happen as smoothly. There is an aspect of some type of like theft or betrayal or dishonesty that is causing you to have like a self-imposed prison in your own thoughts. Like you're really the one holding yourself back. It could be because you're fearful of a betrayal, but I feel like it's more so you're being dishonest with yourself. You're robbing yourself of the success that you could be having because of those anxieties that you are having also. I feel like you're needing to reach out for support. However, some of you, I feel like you're actually partying too much. You're avoiding this situation by partying, or by seeking out other forms of coping, I guess you'd say. And it's not helping you stay focused on your goals. It's making you actually a little bit weaker than you could be right now. Or you're feeling weaker, and that's why you feel like you need to have these people to lean on, or these things to lean on. But Spirit wants to reassure you that you are actually a very naturally confident and self-assured person, and you're usually a little feisty, sometimes too feisty, but you need to step into that. It's time to step into that power. If this is a feminine that you're dealing with, who is the feisty, self-assured, confident one, allow her to let you have fun, but don't allow her to distract you from your getting things done. There is some type of greed going on that's making things feel hopeless. I feel like it's actually trying to decide between two different options, or a few different options, but more likely like there's two routes and you don't know which one to take yet. And the reason you don't know which one to take is because you're not following your heart to get there, you're following your pocket. But there is a major need for teamwork right now, and a major opportunity for teamwork. So trust in your team. You're almost done. So don't feel like you don't have enough, because you have so much more than what you ever. You're in a really good spot, and you're just not seeing it because it's not good enough, you feel. If you're a feminine, I feel like you're a little bit dependent. and you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be self-assured and confident. If you're a masculine, you are causing a female to be a little bit dependent on you. Because of fear of betrayal. It's almost like you've been strategizing in a selfish type manner, because you see yourself as like a victim. You feel like other people have betrayed you a lot, and so you are, or you're scared that they will, and so you automatically will set things up so that you're in the offensive position, and so you're ready to betray them at any point, or you could have possibly betrayed them before. I strongly feel this is a masculine energy, but it could be just your divine masculine betraying yourself. Again, back to that inner conflict situation. As in, and what I mean by that is like your divine masculine is your logical side. That's your intellect. It's your go-getter attitude. It's your business, mind. The divine feminine side is your creative, your nurturing, your loving, your like more intuitive, less logical, emotional side. If your divine masculine is the one that's betraying you, it's you having these thoughts in your head that are not healthy thoughts when it comes to money. Limiting beliefs. I'm sure you've heard. And it causes you to overwork purposely almost so that you can feel adequate, or so that you can feel like you did enough. And then at the end of the day, you have resentment for other people for not doing as much. And it's actually leaving you into that poverty mindset, because you're looking at money like it's something you have to work really hard for. But then you're not treating money like it's cherished. So it's time for you to put more planning into your actions and to trust in yourself and in your team. Allow yourself to trust your partner. And see the best in every situation instead of seeing the worst. See what you have and not what you're lacking. Because I tell you, if you are dehydrated as heck and you are like in the middle of a desert and somebody hands you a glass that's half filled with water, even that half filled, even that half empty, I mean, if somebody hands you a half empty glass of water, it's going to be something that you cherish and that you respect and that you love and that you appreciate because it was water. And even if the person came up and gave you an empty cup, it's something that you're going to love and cherish and respect and appreciate, because now you have a way to carry water when you find it. So allow yourself to go into mindset where the person would try to hand you the half full glass of water and you'd be like, there's no ice in this, I'll wait, while you're dehydrating and dying. See the positive, see the happy, see the silver lining, because silver, it may not be gold, but it's worth money as well. And that seems to be something that your pile is very concerned about. So that's all that I have for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Love and light, and check out the other piles or the other videos and subscribe and like. Thank you. Love and light. Hello there, pile 3. For your card, I have 2 of Pentacles. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot. Absolutely amazing artwork on this. I love this deck so much. So, the 2 of Pentacles. You guys are having an inability to commit to something. You're just like struggling or overwhelmed. You are holding on to something and not letting go, behaving miserably, materially or emotionally, and engaging with a subject which is not good for you and may be harmful. Abandon this matter and ask another question. Interesting. So yeah. Okay, and you know, a quote that would be helpful or maybe resonate. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. And an attribute that Spirit would like you to remind you is a piece of your personality and they love about you, and that you need to really step into the power of is well connected. So let me pull some cards to see what message they are trying to pass along to you. Spirit, my guidance, their guidance. Here for the best interest and the best outcome of the watcher. And this collective reading. What do they need to know that's holding them back? Show the watcher. Okay, your intuition's feeling a little bit blocked on something. Looks like you had your intuition is being blocked because you're having issues planning some type of experience for yourself, or like the next stage in your experience. You're feeling like you're not capable, or your like confidence is real low with this planning, but you still feel obligated to have to be doing it. I am feeling like almost like an air of like being a workaholic because of like jealousy, but I don't think it's really necessarily jealousy like of other people like trying to get with your spouse or something, but I feel like it's more so like jealousy of what other people have, and it's causing you to be a total workaholic and not know how to make the right choice in a certain matter, because you're like chasing after other people's dreams and your dream, but you're not remembering that there's steps along the way, you know? So it's like it's not here too quick enough, so you're discouraged. If you guys who picked pile 3, if you resonate with another pile, please feel free to look at one of the other 2 piles, because there's a message in one of them. I'm not going to say which one, but there is a message in one of them that I feel like would really apply with the people that are in this pile. I feel like you could be the same people. It looks like you've been experiencing some forgiveness, it feels like. You've also been kind of ignoring the blessings that universe has tried to hand you, because instead you've been like more interested in like no, I take that back. You have forgiveness. You need to seek forgiveness for the things that you listened to, because you heard some rumors or something, and I feel like it could have triggered you, or just some hearsay. It could be with yourself. For most of you, it's probably going to be yourself. You told yourself false beliefs and you believed them, and now it's time that you forgive yourself for that. And try to take like a more naive approach to life, but at the same time, a more traditional one. Don't fear the connection that you could have with spirit, spirit or with the universe, because you're actually really being pushed to enter into your spiritual awakening, because you're not happy with the way that things are going, and you know it's not your truth, you know it's not your purpose. You've got a lot of stress or mental blocks going on, and you don't feel like you can talk to other people for help. So instead you're not talking, but you're socializing, or you're partying, or you're ignoring, or possibly even having some type of like, you know, what's the word? Promiscuous arrangements or something. Now, some of you, it's a little bit more innocent than that. It's actually that you needed somebody to talk to, and you went and found the support. So don't go accusing your boyfriend of cheating or something if if that option applies better, because it's a pretty divided group that's going to be watching this video, I feel. Spirit wants you to pursue your interests, your creative, whatever makes you feel creative and successful. Pursue that and allow your options to be expansive, but don't get distracted by them. Find the actual options, narrow it down to that, and then use a pro and con list and try to knock them off of the list until you find the final solution that you are going to go with and you're set on. Don't allow yourself to feel dependent on another person right now in this time. Right now is time to be recovering and to actually allow the pains to drop away from you. It's really time for forgiveness. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, pile 3, it's no longer needing to be held. It's now just dead weight that you're carrying around. Use a lot of strategy and like use a lot of planning when it comes to also the words that you choose, especially around if any like chaotic situations, when a tower moment type hits, or when things just like abruptly end. Don't allow your tongue to do the lashings for you, or your hands, but rather prepare yourself, but also stay on guard. I feel like one of the things that it really gets to this pile is you feel like you betrayed your family. You feel like you betrayed your family, and you also feel like for some reason you have to pick between them and the feminine energy that makes you feel alive. One second. I get a clarity on the feminine energy. Get a clarifier on the Queen of Pentacles and Reverse. Can I get a clarifier on the King of Swords? Okay, you know what, it appears to me like there's actually 2 feminine energies here and 1 male, masculine. On the one side, and this is not a relationship reading, so take this however it applies to you specifically. It could be in a work environment, it could be in a friendship, it could be in your relationship and a friendship, it could be in yourself, you know, your divine masculine and your divine feminine, and then your partner. However it resonates with you specifically, because for this, literally, I mean, we don't all know the same people, so it can't be identical, right? But it seems like there is a extra feminine energy that's complicating the situation, and that's what the masculine energy is having issues debating between. On the one hand, it looks like and it could be even like a mom and a girlfriend, you know, like whatever. But on the one hand, it looks like he feels like he's betraying his family and himself for wanting to pursue it. On the other side, it looks like he's causing dependence out of the feminine, and caused that heartache, and needs to forgive, or needs to be forgivable. Okay. Yeah, your pile is juggling, or being juggled, between having the traditional, like, conformity, you know, like expectations of you to be met, and the naive, carefree, just chasing after what you want side of you. That's what you're juggling between, and it's your logic that's juggling between them. So you've got your emotional, like your structure, like your like your learned emotions, basically, like your learned expectations of yourself, your learned inner self and creative ideas are being weighed against your intuitive, like gut feeling type ideas, and it's your logic mind that's doing the weighing. I believe that's how it's going to be for most of you. And so you feel like you're letting your family down if you take the carefree approach and you don't do what is expected of you. So you're just sitting in the middle, really holding on tight and feeling very unstable, but feeling like you've got a little bit of something, so you're not wanting to lose it, and it's making you have anxiety because of it and not get things done. Okay, so for your pile, I feel like you are so concerned about messing up in the connection, or in a connection, or in a partnership, or in a business deal, that you are just not even entering into them. And I feel like you are really fearful of letting down your family, or you have already in your perception let down your family, or you feel let down by your family. But either way, the family betrayal. I also feel like your pile, it's almost like you're juggling between your old self and your new self, or who you want to be and who they want you to be. And Spirit wants to let you know that it's time to find harmony. It's time to find peace within yourself and with everybody else, because you are your own person and you are a person. There's no reason to be debating with yourself. You could bounce ideas off of yourself, but don't allow them to be a cause of you to feel like downgraded or demeaned or ashamed of what you choose, because every choice is your perfect choice in that moment. And the best suited choice is going to be the one that you smile with. So don't, if you go into a decision and you're worried about it not being happy, it's probably not going to be happy because you spent the whole time worrying instead of enjoying the situation. So it's best to just go into a situation just open and freely and willing to accept any abundance and willing to give whatever is needed from you to help people and to allow yourself to have connections with people so that they can give you what you don't have and you can give them what they don't have and work as a team. And finally, forgive. And also let go and trust. And yeah, those are the messages that I have for your pile. So again, this pile, now that I got all of them done, I feel like your pile really needs to hear one of the other piles or both of them. So please feel free to click on back and down to the timestamps and pick another pile to listen to if you feel called. And other than that, if you would like a personal reading, or if you would be so kind to subscribe at least, or like the video so that I may start showing up in more searches, then that would be very appreciated. And check out my other videos if you'd like. Other than that, love and light. Bye.